but as of right now, he's an off-brand Swiss Miss packet.
That's a freaking lot of words. I love it so much.
Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sarah Labrat, and today's video is going to be a collaboration with Adele Marie, and it's going to be a writing vlog, and she is also doing a vlog over on her channel, but the thing that we have in common for these videos is that we are talking about our characters as cozy fall beverages. So coffee drinks, hot chocolates, basically trying to figure out what our characters' personalities seem like they would be. So basically, they're like spirit coffee drinks, or they're like spirit hot chocolates. I kind of wanted to do just hot chocolates for all of my characters and just trying to figure out like which hot chocolate each character was, and that worked for most of them, but I do have two other cozy fall drinks included in this. So throughout this writing vlog, I will be stopping and sharing with you guys what cozy fall drinks I think my characters are. I'm just going to quickly mention that of course some of these names are not final. These will change between now and ideally publication, but we'll see what happens. Some of them are not quite right, some of them are still currently placeholder names, but those are what I'm going to be sharing with you today about my characters when I talk about them, and like the coffee shop drinks that I think that they would embody. I did think about making all of these like one for every day of this week of this like weekly writing vlog. However, I got like a couple days into it and I kept being like, oh no, like I'll make one tomorrow, and then I remembered I don't really drink caffeine. I don't really even drink anything much other than water. So I think I'm mostly just going to be talking about them today because I just like wasn't really in the mood to actually drink some of these beverages this week. So my project DE is told from 3 points of view, but I'm going to be talking about 7 characters today. Those 3 main points of view are included in the 7. So the first character I want to talk about, her name is Mira. Mira is a POV character. You might have heard me talk about this before. She is the younger sister. So I was calling her YS for a while. That stands for younger sister, but I finally named her. Her name is Mira, as of right now. She also has the shortest of the 3 perspectives, and I think that she would be a white hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows for sure. Today is November 16th, meaning that we have now passed the halfway point in NaNoWriMo. I currently stand at 14,124 words rewritten. In draft 3 of my project DE, my goal was to rewrite something between 50 and 70,000. As you can probably tell, I am not close to that yet. I still have exactly 92,000 more words to rewrite in this project to finish draft 3. That means that at the current pace that I'm currently moving, it's going to take me 3 to 3.5 more months to finish this. We're hoping it doesn't actually take that long, so I'm going to try and kick it into high gear starting today. In just a few moments, I'm going to be leaving for the airport, and on planes I always write really well, and so I'm excited about writing on the plane today. Hopefully there's not a screen on the seat in front of me because I know that that always like distracts me like crazy because I always want to watch a movie or something. So getting words in on that flight is going to kickstart my writing for the day. We are now at the end of November 16th, and I have written 1,183 words today in about an hour of very short writing sprints, most of which happened on the plane. And I mean that I like did one 20-minute writing sprint. I did a 10-minute, 5, 5, 10, and 10. So like very short writing sprints today. It's going well. There's this one character who has a POV that just is the one that needs the most work and the most help because there is so much stuff in it that does not need to be in it, and it's so passive, and so I'm having to do like a lot of thinking about this rewriting, but all in all it's going well. That also brings me up to a total of 15,307 words as of this evening. On November 16th, I rewrote 1,183 words in an hour worth of writing sprints, which brings me up to 15,307 words total. The main character with the longest point of view, her name is Kaden, and I think that she's definitely the kind of person that would take bourbon in her hot chocolate and like not even order it that way, but like have a flask in her pocket, and then like when she would order or receive a hot chocolate, pull it out behind the waiter's back and like dump as much as she possibly could get away with into the mug. Today is November 17th. On my drive to work, which I just got to work, I finished my 2nd book that I've read this year. I know that seems really sad, however it is the the first book that I finished reading by choice, and that's amazing. Or finished listening to, technically, but it was so good. And so if anybody wants to learn about the power of negotiation, I highly recommend reading the book called Never Split the Difference, or listening to the audiobook, because the audiobook narrator was very, very good. But like, it's November 17th, and I just finished reading the first book that I've read for fun this year. That is progress, and I'm very, very excited about it. I finished reading Never Split the Difference earlier today. It was incredible, and I wanted to mention that I will leave a link to it on Amazon down in the description below if you're interested in checking it out. I thought it was fascinating, but it is now 11:14 p.m. I just finished recording this video, and I ended up writing for about an hour and 10 minutes in total today, but that ended up equaling 1,599 words, which brings me to a total of 16,906 words so far for November. I'm feeling good about it. Honestly, I did not think I was going to get this many words in today, but it's been very productive, and I got a video filmed, so I would say that's a job well done. I also want to throw in there that my video going up tomorrow for me, not tomorrow for you guys, was like a real-time writing session that I did yesterday. And I wanted to do that because I've been seeing like a lot of like study with me videos recently, and I'm not in school anymore, but I wanted to do like a write with me video. But of course, I didn't look to see if anybody else had done that yet until after I had already filmed it. And then I YouTubed it, and it turns out that Adele has done 3 of them. So shout out to Adele, who this vlog is already collabed with, but she has done 3 of these. So if you liked that video, make sure you go check hers out. So I just got like super swept up in the video that's going up tomorrow morning, as in it's now 11:06, and for the past 3.5 hours I've been working on editing and uploading this video and getting it ready to be posted in the morning. But that kind of ran me like straight out of time for writing, so I only did a little bit earlier today, meaning that today I wrote for about 40 minutes and got 563 words rewritten. So today, November 18th, was actually the 8th day in a row that I have written, and I'm very, very proud of that. Someone that we see a lot in Caden's perspective, which is the longest POV of the 3. Her name is currently Ruya, but I'm assuming that I'm going to change that. But I don't really think that she would be any kind of hot chocolate. I very much get like a turmeric latte kind of feeling from her. So like a lightly sweetened but very like earthy flavored drink that's supposed to have a lot of like health benefits for you. I definitely think that that is her drink. It is November 19th. I just got to work, and on my way to work, I started listening to Atomic Habits. On my way back from work, I listened to more of Atomic Habits. I did get a little bit of writing done when I was at work today over my lunch break, and then I got home and I worked out and I rinsed off, and now it's 7-Eleven. And I need to make dinner. I kind of want to make French toast, but that's probably not like the best thing to do after working out, even though I really want to. But my plan was to make French toast this weekend, so I'm not missing out by not making it right now. I'm just not making it right now. But I'm gonna make food, and working out put me in a very good mood. And so I'm gonna make food really quick, and then I'm gonna get into some writing for this evening. It is now the evening of November 19th. I ended up writing 1,223 words today in an hour and 5 minutes worth of writing sprints. Most of that was actually not rewriting. I was adding a scene that is very necessary and crucial, but I hadn't realized that until this rewrite. Like, I didn't even notice that before the rewrite happened, like when I was taking notes on what needed to be added and improved. So that was really fun to like get to do some more world building and actually writing a scene for the first time today. Today was a good day. It was the 9th day in a row that I've written, and it was the 6th day in a row that I've worked out. So I'm feeling really good right now. There's a prince in this story that I definitely just needed to mention because this guy was the first one that popped into my head when I was thinking about potential hot chocolates for each of my characters. And that is because he's an off-brand Swiss Miss packet and not even made with milk. His like spirit hot chocolate would definitely be just like filling a mug with water from the kitchen sink, putting it in the microwave, so not even milk, water, making it like kind of like lukewarm, like not hot enough, but like you don't want to go back and put it back in. So you take it out and you put the packet in. And that is something I'm currently trying to change about him because he currently has very little flavor, and that is something that I'm working on in this rewrite. But as of right now, he's an off-brand Swiss Miss packet. All right, today is now November 20th. I'm just leaving work. It is about 1 o'clock because I get off at 1 on Fridays. But because of that, and I have no other plans today, I'm going to try and write a lot of words today and potentially make French toast or pancakes. I decided on pancakes.
It is now 4:05. And I just passed 1,000 words for the day. That means that I currently sit at 19,702 words. I'm still working on that scene that I started yesterday. I actually started my writing off today, going back over that and rewriting it and improving it and moving things around as it needed. But I'm so excited about this scene because I didn't realize that the story needed it so badly, but it's adding so much suspense and world building that I can't believe the story didn't already have this. So basically, it's about time I'm adding it.
I love how the shadow of my ceiling fan is going around my head. After I passed 1,000 words, I decided to go for a walk, mostly because my productive breaks recently have not been very good, as in like I've been sliding out of that habit, but I'm trying to get back into it because I have a lot of things that I want to get done on top of writing, and doing productive breaks really helps me remain productive. And what I mean by productive breaks is using the time in between writing sprints to get other things done so that I keep feeling productive, I keep feeling like I'm being successful at accomplishing things. And so I went for a walk, I did another writing sprint, I did my dishes, and now I'm about to sit down and do more writing. I just passed 20,000 words.
It is now 7:52. I'm currently sitting at about 1,700 words for the day, which I'm very happy with. And I just passed 2,000 words for the day because I started at 18,692 words. As I'm moving into this next scene, I am realizing that I forgot to name this character when I was working through and trying to prepare for this rewrite. And so I kind of quickly need to figure out his name before I move into this upcoming scene, because I believe his name becomes very important starting in this scene and moving forward. So this guy needs a name. Update, found a name for him. I love this scene so much. I remember that every time I reread it. This one was one of the first ones I ever wrote for this story. It has changed a lot since the original version, but oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good. And adding that last chapter in that I was working on yesterday and earlier today, that was adding a lot of world building and whatnot, intensified the suspense leading up to this scene. So now this scene is even more sick, and I love it so much. I'm at 2,200 words right now, so 2,200 words written, and that's crazy, but I kind of want to hit 3,000 tonight. It is 9:53, so that may or may not happen. I'm hoping it's gonna happen, but I also should probably be going to bed earlier than I have been recently. However, wanting to hit 3,000 words is not going to help that, but the reason that I'm hopeful is that this scene that I'm now rewriting, the one that I'm really excited about and that I love reading every time I get back to it, is that I don't think it needs a ton of changes, just minor updates to make it more congruent with the stuff that I've already rewritten, but overall nothing needs to be majorly overhauled. A few of the sentences might be updated, but nothing too crazy. But that's my new goal for the evening, is hitting 3,000 words. Okay, my next character that I want to talk about, I'm going to call her Ivy. That is not her full name, but I'm absolutely in love with her full name and I do not want to change it. And I also don't feel ready to share it yet, so I'm just going to be calling her Ivy. But Ivy is definitely kind of an elegant coffee shop drink. So I would say that she is either a matcha latte or a lavender latte kind of person. I have never actually had a matcha latte. That's just kind of the feeling that I get from her. They're so into each other, but I think it's really cute and not overwhelming.
I have finished my writing for the day, and that puts me at a total of 21,888 words.
Wow. Okay, so my total words written/rewritten today totaled up to be 3,196 words. And that was in 2 hours and 50 minutes worth of writing sprints. So in less than 3 hours, I rewrote/wrote over 3,000 words. That is by far my best NaNoWriMo day so far. And I want to put this into the NaNoWriMo website, even though I am concerned about opening the website and have not for probably a full week at this point, because I don't like seeing how far below the line I am. But I passed 20,000 words today. Today is November 20th. I should probably be close to 30,000 words, if not over 30,000 words, according to NaNoWriMo right now. But I do want to see the jump in stats by entering an over 3,000 word day. I might have to, but then I'm going to have to go back and enter in the past several days of stats into the website. I don't know, I'm going back and forth because my goal when I set out to do NaNoWriMo this year was to do at least 50,000 words because I thought rewriting would be easier than writing. And it is to some degree because the ideas are already there, I'm just improving them. But I'm not going to get close to the 70,000 that like I actually kind of wanted to hit because I'm at 21,888 and today is November 20th. I'm going to calculate how much I should be at if I was actually listening to NaNoWriMo. I also included a rant about NaNoWriMo in one of my last videos, so I'm going to link that up above and down in the description if you want to hear all of my thoughts, both positive and negative, about NaNoWriMo. I'm not going to do it again, but I've already done it. So technically, I should be exactly 2/3 of the way through NaNoWriMo, which makes sense considering that I'm on day 20 of 30, but according to NaNoWriMo, so following the system of writing 1,667 words a day, or an average of that many a day for the entire month, I should be at 33,333 words. I am not. I'm going to put off putting these words into NaNoWriMo, I think, for a few more days, just to kind of see how, like, tomorrow goes, because I know tomorrow I'm going to be on a bunch of live streams for the 18-hour write-a-thon that I'm doing with some of my YouTube friends, and then I know in the afternoon my parents are getting in, but in the morning/early afternoon, probably like before dinner basically, I will be able to hopefully do a lot of writing. It probably won't be like another 3,000 word day, but like hopefully it's like 2,000 because that'd be sick. I'm like just realizing that I wrote 3,196 words today and I'm not celebrating. That's a freaking lot of words. I wrote over 3,000 words today. There are so many days where I don't even pass 1,000 and I tripled that easily in one day. In one day, I wrote over this is wild. Man, Fridays are great writing days. Like, they have the potential to be really good writing days just because I have so much time over which I can do, like, writing sprints, productive breaks, watch TV when I want to for, like, a few minutes, and then going back to writing. But, like, 3,196 words. That is so many. That's so many. That's so many. I feel really good about that. Feel really good about that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yes. Yeah. I was also realizing that now that I've passed the 20,000 word mark, I'm at roughly 1/5 of the book rewritten. It's been 20 days, and I've rewritten, like I said, 21,888 words, but draft 2 in total was 106,000 words, which means that I have to be at like, I don't know, roughly 21,000 words to be 1/5 of the way through, and I passed that, meaning that I have 4/5 of the book left, but most importantly, 1/5 of it is done. I did 12 writing sprints today. That is insane. Normally I feel like I max out at like 4, 5, or 6, like 6 on a really good day, but 6 being like 15, 20, like 30-minute writing sprints. I did 12. Granted, that was over probably like 14 hours. I don't know what else I have to say about that, but that's just a lot, and I needed to mention it because that is a lot. All right, I think I need to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I also wanted to talk about what kind of like fall coffee drink I think the bad guy of my story would be. And I'm going to say that it's probably a depth charge, which at least around the area that I live is a cup of black coffee with an espresso shot. So just like kinda intense. It is now November 21st. It is currently 11:16 a.m. I jumped out of bed as soon as I got up because I knew that the 18-hour write-a-thon was starting and had already started. And so I wanted to get into that as soon as possible. And I know that I can actually write pretty decently, or at least get a lot of words in when I'm still like half asleep because my brain's not awake enough to stop me. And so I caught the last couple sprints of the first stream of the day and just joined in the comments and got 418 words. And that was on Brooke Wright's channel. And now we are on Author Angela Ann's channel and we are sprinting, and the first sprint is 20 minutes, and so I need to get started with that. But 418 words already today, so we're off to a great start.
First sprint of this stream is done and I got over 500 words because the scene is pretty easy to rewrite and doesn't require that much work. Angela's stream is now over. We are about to start on my stream, which is the third of 8, I believe, and I'm currently sitting at 1,507 words for the day so far, and that's over 5 sprints, and I'm very happy with that, and I feel like these people are watching me talk to you guys because I muted myself. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Good. But RP made this spreadsheet for all of us to track our word counts for every stream and then every sprint within those streams. And so you can see that I got 418 for the first one, 1,089 for the second stream, and then 1,507 words total. And this is where everybody's totals are so far, and people are killing it. I am now at over 2,000 words for the day. This is the absolutely amazing spreadsheet that we are all putting our word counts into in an attempt to hit a total of 50,000 words by the end of the day. We are currently sitting at just under 20,000 words, and that is 39.34% of our goal. My live stream just ended, and I'm currently sitting at a fat 2,718 words for the day. I have now been on a live stream for like 4 hours straight because mine was 2 hours, Angela's was 2 hours before mine. RP's stream is up next. I'm not going to join this one, I don't think, because I still need to do my journaling for the day because I try to do that as early as possible, but it is 3 p.m. so it's not morning anymore, so I need to do that. Clean my apartment because my parents are coming in later this afternoon and just like do some like life maintenance stuff. So I'm gonna have his stream pulled up while I'm doing that so that I can still be participating in the chat, but I need to like chill out for a little bit because I've been on a live stream for too long.
It is now the evening of November 21st. I am now back from getting dinner with my parents, as well as watching the most recent episode of The Mandalorian, which was way better than the other ones, because they're actually using plot this time, and there's like actually becoming a plot instead of it just being like cute baby Yoda and a Mandalorian, you know? Like there's actually like plot and significance now, and so I'm much more into it than like the first season, which was just kind of cute. I'm currently sitting at 2,718 words for the day. I'm gonna try and pass 3,000 because I'm already there. It's 10:13. I just jumped back on a live stream because people are still going with this 18-hour live stream. Brooke and Angela have well over 6,000 words. RP has 7,913 words, and so like these people are killing it. I'm just trying to go for my 3,000, which is crazy for me. It is now past midnight. It is 12:16 in the morning on November 22nd, but I'm still trying to write a few more words before I call it a night. We are now in the last stream of this whole event, and as a group, we have written 46,650 words, which means that we are less than 4,000 words away from our goal as a group, although I'm trying to write like 20 more because 20 more words will get me to 25,000 words in my rewrite, and that is what I am hoping for. But we just started a 20-minute sprint, so like honestly I might just write those last 20 words, peace, and then dip. I'm literally just 15 words away from 25,000 words, so there's no way I'm stopping now. I think I just did it. I decided that because there were only a couple of paragraphs left in this chapter that I should just set up my phone to like cover the word count, so I have not seen it yet. I'm about to move my phone and see how many words I got, and that's where I'm stopping for today. 25,140. I freaking did it. What I think is so cool about this entire spreadsheet is that you can see when people were on different live streams. So you can tell that Brooke was on all of these live streams. Angela was here, and then she skipped mine because she was going for a run, and then she was on these two. I was on these. Angelina was on all of these. RP was going ham. Like, Ren was doing amazing. Diane was on a bunch. It's just fun to like see like the different like sprints and see like who was on what. It's also 12:31 a.m. I should have been in bed a long time ago. My total for November 21st, I'm still counting this as November 21st, was 3,252 words. That's incredible. So today I ended up doing 10 whole writing sprints that added up to be 2 hours and 35 minutes of writing. That is insane. I am definitely going to bed now, but that is my second 3,000 word day in a row. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I wrote more today than I did yesterday. That's insane.
We reached 50,474. We have collectively done a NaNoWriMo today. How insane is that?
Oh my gosh. Today is November 21st. I just got done with the 18-hour Authortube write-a-thon with some of my YouTube friends where we collectively wrote 50,000 words in like 17 hours. And there was like, I think like 10 or 11 of us, but my part of that, I wrote 3,252 words today in 2 hours and 35 minutes. This was also my 11th day of writing in a row.
All right, that's gonna be it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sarah Lebrat. Don't forget to go over and check out Adele Marie's video. She makes writing content in addition to other general YouTube creation, but it seems like recently she's been focusing more on her writing content. Also, if you do not yet know who Adele Marie is, you definitely need to go check her out. Her video and channel descriptions are going to be down below in the description box. I had so much fun with this collab today. If you enjoy it, please remember to give it a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel by telling the YouTube algorithm that you liked my video and that someone else might too. I would love to know down in the comments below what cozy fall drinks you think some of your characters are. And while you're down there, if you have not already, please make sure to hit that big red subscribe button and that little notification bell next to it so you don't miss another one of my uploads, because I post videos twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays and do live streams on the weekends. And so I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye. 10 minutes in total. Rude. Am I even looking at the right camera? Top, bottom. Yikes.
Excuse me. That's so rude. Then I'm dreading this. I don't know why there's a car alarm going off in the back, but I am so excited. My like jaw hurts too from like smiling, because otherwise I look like I have RBF, which I do, but I try to make that not look like I actually have it in live streams. I can't even talk anymore. Who is on what sounds like the who is on first kind of stand-up thing. Did that make sense? I don't know. And my face is shiny.